One way or another, the NFL's opening week TV ratings took a hit from Hurricane Irma. It won't be known to what extent for a while because one casualty of the storm was the Sunday ratings themselves. As much of Nielsen's television audience data is processed in the Tampa area, the team that reports ratings has evacuated the Tampa Bay area due to Hurricane Irma, Nielsen said in a statement Monday. Therefore, our ratings will be delayed in the near term. We are actively monitoring the situation in Florida and will provide another update as soon as we know more. With more than 1 million people in Florida without power and coverage of the storm making landfall dominating several channels, it's reasonable to think that it might affect viewing the things they usually watch. But US Open women's tennis and college football did better than they usually do, even with Irma. The much-ballyhooed opening primetime game on NBC on Thursday was a ratings powerhouse by many standards, but past NFL performance isn't among them. An estimated average of 21.8 million viewers watched the Chiefs upset the Patriots, down from 25.2 million that watched the Broncos edge the Panthers by a point last season's opening showcase, and way down from the near-record 27.4 million that saw the 2015 Patriots open with a 7-point primetime victory over the Steelers. Irma may well have been a factor as the storm coverage led to big audiences elsewhere, including the Weather Channel, which averaged 2.23 million viewers opposite Patriots and Chiefs. Advertising Age noted the channel had 175,000 viewers in the same slot a year ago. But anyone who says they know for sure is a little too confident. Many are keeping a close watch on NFL ratings because pro football viewership, long largely immune to audience declines that have hit practically everything else in media, sank 8% last season compared to 2015. It's worth noting that the decline was 14% during the first 9 weeks of the 2016 season, which coincided with presidential election and the Cubs' historic World Series title runs, both attention grabbers likely siphoning off interest. The year-to-year drop was only 1% over the final 8 weeks of the season, significant because the 2015 numbers to which 2016's are held up were the NFL's best in a decade. Everything from the length of games to quality of the matchups and quality of justice for players from the league office has been suggested as blameworthy, along with the idea that the few players not standing for the national anthem in protest soured America on the NFL. Side note: coach-turned-Ibs analyst Bill Cowher blamed Colin Kaepernick's commitment to football after last season's anthem protests for the fact the quarterback is not now on a roster, rather than put the onus on the teams not hiring him. "If I'm Colin Kaepernick, I have to prove myself," Cowher said. Here's one more possibility to consider. Given the second-half ratings rebound last season, what if fantasy fanatics are increasingly interested in stats to the extent they're no longer as invested in any one game a team would that contribute to a sense early-season NFL games are no more meaningful than early-season NBA games? Great numbers for Sunday's games could make all this hand-wringing moot for the multi-billion-dollar enterprise that is the NFL. But until the storm moves on and the ratings come out, there's plenty of room to speculate, and no doubt some advertisers, networks, owners and league executives being a bit on edge.